Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start with today's morning show. Alright, so reports from Football London and Le Temps Sports for France, they let us know say Arsenal they in talks to sign Jonathan David for free because he's going to be a free agent at the end of the season. Jonathan David, for those who don't really know the player, he plays for Lille in the French Ligue 1. So we'll see how Football London they report this particular story. So say Jonathan David to Arsenal transfer updates emerges as Mikel Arteta demands free agents. Now, when you read the entirety of the report, it says active and concrete negotiations. Arsenal are claimed to be one of the three Premier League clubs in talks with the representatives of Jonathan David, according to the French tabloid newspaper Le Temps Sports. Now, Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur are the other two people who also be interested in signing this guy. In fact, when I saw this report, I don't know the Jonathan David for a very, very long time. And nobody today they don't link him with Arsenal because Jonathan David idolizes Henry. If you hear my yesterday report, when I was talking about players that idolizes Henry, like that Waterman of Panama, David is one of them, like Isaac also. Yeah. So when I saw this report, I was like, okay, it's not going to be the ideal top striker we're looking for. But remember, we have not replaced Nketiah. Gabriel Jesus, under normal circumstances, has outstayed his welcome. So we expect that ourselves to be phased out. Jonathan David can come in and be the third name in the pecking order of strikers. The way I say him. The guy did decent, can give you the same Oli Watkins vibe. In fact, I went to check his statistics of this particular season, and not just this season, look at every other season when they play, right from 2020-2021. 37 games, 13 goals, 38 games, 15 goals, 37 games, 24 goals, 34 games, 19 goals, and this season, 24 games, 14 goals, 3 assists. For the Champions League of this season, 14 games, 9 goals, and 4 assists. So this guy is on fire, but he no more renew in contract for Lille. So he's looking at the situation whereby he go chase greener pastures go. He go try something different for another place. So that's why the guy is open and Arsenal. The guy is going to be a great addition for any team, not just Arsenal, because now free agents. Nobody so will pay money to anybody. So more than to watch and see how all these things they go. So many free agents they are available at the end of this season. We say then still be top quality. Don't say around Shalaski. So we'll see how all these things will end at the end of it. All right, on what happened yesterday for the match between England and Albania. So our young man, Myles Lewis-Skelly, he made Arsenal very, very proud again because Baba Bosnets now opened the scoring for England. I watched the match and I was filled with joy. It was a proud moment for you. I said, "Am I picking score?" And nobody Myles Lewis-Skelly performed. So I think Declan Rice also gave an assist. So our boys do very, very well. Now, when you watch the match, after the match, so according to the official, Myles Lewis-Skelly was awarded the player of the match for his performances for England against Albania. I even see when the mama they celebrate, they're happy for the stadium because he was watching the game. After the match, they ask Thomas Tuchel about the game, about Myles Lewis-Skelly. He said Myles Lewis-Skelly was very, very decisive and he helped open the game for us. Thomas Tuchel was full of praise for the player. Like he said a whole lot. He said, I did very, very proud of the boy. Declan Rice also talk and say, he don't talk and before say, this boy na quality. Say this boy will light up the place. But people they laugh and like say, don't know what's in the talk. But look at it now. Today, what's in talk? He never come to pass. Again, Declan Rice was very like the guy he was very, very happy because Declan Rice was saying Lewis-Skelly is just fearless. He's only 18. I try to look after him as best as I can. I know he was going to play like that. The confidence he has in himself, the way he's trained all week, and what I've seen at the club, this is only the start for him. He gets, end there. Even Bukayo Saka said after the guy scored, Saka come say, it's a young king. I be young king. Even Saka they praise this guy. Say the guy they play very, very well. In fact, all the major dailies in England, everybody. Now England, Skelly. Now, you get another thing where Tuchel talk about their wingers. Where the thing come in my head, you say Tuchel they miss Bukayo Saka. Tuchel would they wish say Saka they available to play for him, because look at what he said. He said both of our wingers were not as impactful as normally they can be. Thomas Tuchel on Phil Foden and Marcus Rashford performance against Albania tonight. So we will say, I'm wishing that Saka here. Nobody saying all this Marcus Rashford, they don't Shalaski, even though as somebody that they give him a way up, you get. Then I'm not gonna understand what they happen to Phil Foden. His form never really did that good this season. And even Anthony Gordon of Newcastle will later come in, but back on gets injury. They can't hamper in progress. Well, it's quite unfortunate for him. So it is what it is. Now, Thomas Tuchel going to talk about the best position for Myles Lewis-Skelly for England and Arsenal. Now, Tuchel is of the opinion that Myles Lewis-Skelly's best role is a midfield. Because the way the guy take play, the way they watch him for Arsenal, saying that midfield might be the best place the first person to play, but it's still that good, say, in the play where in the play now for left back, because he can explain the way when they used Myles Lewis-Skelly yesterday. He said the second half, he played as a number 8 because we wanted to take more risk and have a little bit closer connection between the players. Tuchel said after the England win, it didn't end there. He said the first half, we played 4-1 and 4-1 up front. He played more conventionally and scored more from there. In the second half, he played as number 8 or number 10. I think his best position is where he plays for Arsenal in the left double 6, the double 6 inverted role. He's a fantastic footballer. If you see him in possession games in training, the level of first touch, the quality of first touch, the quality of body movement, how he opens up his body, how he plays the passes, he has a very high understanding of the game. It comes very natural to him. He's very versatile, and I think he can do a lot of things. We try to play more conventional today because it's easier to learn. We have many players from many different clubs. He did very well because he can adapt, because he understands very quickly. So we are very, very proud that this manager is talking so highly of our own player. And that's something every Arsenal fan should be proud of. All right, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Adexwella Aluminium and Glass. They are into aluminium windows and doors, frameless glass, stainless rail, sun breaker and cladding, aluminium roofing, office partition, cashier cubicles, and many more. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 7086 389722, and they're located at number 64 Sire Road, Kayode Bus Stop, Mushin, Lagos. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, we're going to get another bad news. Yesterday, we got Ricardo Calafiri bad news saying we'll out for 2 to 3 weeks. Now, we're going to hear say Timber self don't leave the Netherlands camp to come back to Arsenal. Why? Because Timber is sick. So they say Goal.com, the report said Timber becomes the latest Arsenal star to pull out of international duties as Netherlands defender struck with illness ahead of Spain rematch. You say the first leg when they played against Spain, the match ended 2-2. So for the second leg, they look say okay, they go see how they go Spain go get a winner. And when you look at it, the first choice left back for Spain, Joral Hecho, that one don't get injury. That Timber don't get injury again. So the coach of Netherlands, he don't get any choice. He won't call this guy with a play for Aston Villa. Me can't come for Netherlands, can't take over from there. So Timber has come back to Arsenal from what we are hearing. So may they just take care of him. Because when you look further down the reports of the Goal.com, they say what happened. Timber was originally included in the Ronald Koeman 24-man squad for the two-legged tie, which featured several Premier League stars, including Virgil van Dijk, Cody Gakpo, Ryan Gravenberch, Matthijs de Ligt, Patrick Kluivert. However, he was notably absent from the squad list for Thursday's first leg after his illness. So they're quite unfortunate. Now they say Timber's withdrawal comes at an unsettling time for Arsenal, who are already without Calafiori. You see how the thing they bad. Calafiori don't collect on 2 to 3 weeks. Though Timber will not be injury, that's another saving grace. Now sickness. So I want to believe before the international break go finish, he go don't recover. So I don't really think it's anything that will make us to be panicking. So more day, nothing the sort yet. Now, away from that, so Brentford, they prepare a record deal to fight off Arsenal's interest in their star. Now, this Brian Mbeumo, he has 1 more year left on his contract, and based on the way the guy performed this season, Arsenal get interest in him as one of the wingers who they look at. He was supposed to be one of the low-hanging fruits who was supposed to collect in January, but Arsenal no look towards that side. Or maybe if you like, Brentford, if you don't even like to sell him at that time. Now, when you look this report, they say Mbuemo's contract nears its end. Just 1 year left at the G-Tech Community Stadium. So Brentford is making significant efforts to retain him. Now, according to a report on Football Insider, the Bees are even considering breaking their salary structure in order to offer Mbuemo an attractive deal to keep him at the club for at least another season. This move highlights how highly Brentford values him, recognizing that losing a player of his caliber would be a substantial blow to their squad. So we'll just watch and see how everything will end at the end of the day. Now, David Ornstein going to give us the truth about Bruno Guimaraes to Arsenal. You get, as he can tell us, say Arsenal's priority no be really Bruno Guimaraes, because according to David Ornstein, according to David Ornstein of the Athletic, Arsenal are currently not looking at bringing the Brazilian international, and it is also unlikely that Newcastle will sell him. When you read the entirety of this Football London reports, would then give attribution to the Athletic and David Ornstein, because I follow the hyperlink, go where David Ornstein talk, and they say now Zubimendi be the ideal replacement, so the one used for Jorginho, get, and Partey will come out, but Partey won't. That one see they pending, we never really know other one go, but we'll just watch. Anyway, they go Shola are there, I will let you know. All right, I think it's a fine place now for us to bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Moby Wells Associates and Co. Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 6464 2234. And they're located at number 7 the Kennywood Road, Oreazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the day, let me first say Arsenal. They interested, say Arsenal don't open talks. See, the one signed this Jonathan David of Lille as a free agent. So we got this report from Latin Sports, who are one of the newspaper publications in France, and Football London also carried the same story. So I can go check the statistics of this Jonathan David and why Arsenal are looking at his direction. So the guy understands how to score, but some people bring the argument that he's scoring in a League One where people call Farmers League. But men are not forget, so we never replace in Ketia. If they can get this guy, not as our number 1 striker, get maybe number 2 or number 3, that one said they're okay. So bring in an Isaac and a Jonathan David, I'm good to go. Or bring in a Benjamin Sesko and this Jonathan David, I'm good to go. Any which way, but they all bring the strikers, we'll see how next season will catch fire. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call show and end. So it's like come your way in the evening to give the evening news to them. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, all right, guys. Ciao.